So some loser right-wing comedian, and when I say comedian, I'm using the word very loosely when it comes to this guy, sexually harassed AOC recently. While she was walking up the US Capitol steps, this guy in the picture was referring to her as his favorite big booty Latina. He also made other unwanted, sexually charged remarks like, the dress she's wearing makes her look so sexy. She posted onto Twitter about how the incident made her feel very uncomfortable, and it was met with a lot of ridicule from right-wingers. Their justification for this? It's just a joke. Just a joke, bro. You can't handle jokes? May I ask, genuinely, where's the comedy in going up to a person and making them feel uncomfortable with unwanted, sexually charged remarks? Because not doing this to a person should be common decency, but I guess the people who are defending this guy, saying what he did was okay, and even funny, need a refresher on what sexual harassment is. A PDF on UN.org provides several examples of verbal sexual assault, and those examples include making sexual comments about a person's body, making sexual comments or innuendos, making sexual comments about a person's clothing, anatomy, or looks. Even if you're part of the camp of people who are saying this guy did nothing wrong, he was just making jokes, it is undeniable that he did all three of those things. But she stopped for a second and did a peace sign. I don't fucking care. How does that make what this guy did any less gross? Going up to someone you don't know and making sexually charged remarks about their body is not okay. Sexual harassment is an issue that people don't take seriously enough, and this is just the latest of many examples that highlights this. It seems like people think that if it's just words, then it doesn't mean anything. It's degrading. You're making comments that suggest a person's only defining feature is their body. And it doesn't matter how provocatively, quote-unquote, a person is dressed. I see this bullshit justification thrown around a lot when it comes to women facing sexual harassment. Well, she shouldn't have been wearing that clothing that directed a lot of attention to her body. If one makes it clear that they are not comfortable with sexually charged remarks, regardless of what the fuck they're wearing, then you back off. At that point, this is just common courtesy. If what you're saying is making a person feel uncomfortable, then you stop saying what is making that person feel uncomfortable. You don't just keep going for the sake of comedy. But AOC wasn't visibly uncomfortable. Again, she even stopped and made a peace sign to the camera. I don't exactly view that as her being okay with what's going on. I more so view that as her not wanting to cave in to what this guy wants. Him being a creepy douchebag and then her getting all angry at him. The peace sign was probably her conveying that she is unfazed by what this guy is doing. She made it more than clear afterwards that what this guy did made her feel uncomfortable. And again, even if she wasn't visibly upset in the video, how does that still make what this guy did okay? One does not have to be screaming in anger or display any other extreme form of being upset to make it clear that they are not comfortable in a situation. Conjuring up all of these excuses to make it seem like what this guy did was okay is you providing apologia for disgusting behavior. There's making jokes that push the envelope, and then there's being a creepy douchebag. This is another instance of right-wingers wanting to hide behind the veneer of edgy comedy. They do this a lot with racist jokes and memes that have no punchline besides minorities are bad. Same thing with transphobic jokes that have no punchline besides trans people are bad, and etc., etc. In this case, there's no punchline besides AOC does not like being sexually harassed. Har har, this guy sure is a modern-day George Carlin. So can you people defending this guy stop being fucking cowards and just come out and say, I like it when people I don't like are harassed via having gross remarks thrown at them? You'll still be pieces of shit for defending disgusting behavior, but at least you'll be honest. A little better, I guess. But all in all, sexual harassment is not okay in any instance, regardless if one is engaging in it just to garner laughs. If your joke solely revolves around other people laughing at a person's discomfort over you making unwanted remarks about their body, at that point, it's not even a fucking joke, or comedy in the slightest. You're just entertaining scumfucks by being a scumfuck yourself. That's all I have to say. Bye-bye.